be like line of sight? Like, do we recognize that there's people on either side?
Okay. Noah, go ahead and roll spot hidden.
And to do that, I roll percentile die, right? And then I'm trying to roll under.
All you do is you find the skill that is called spot hidden, and you just click on it, and it does the roll for you.
What do I click to make it roll?
On the sheet, you find a skill that is called spot hidden.
Oh, there.
And you just there you go. No, he cannot see you at the moment.
Alex, I think if I approach the portal with my stone, the portal rose, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, it opened a bit.
Yep. You're just making it bigger.
I'm gonna.
You're gonna.
Is this a type of portal that you can stick your head through and not have to go all the way through, or is it all or nothing?
I can't really answer that.
Well, I'm gonna try and stick my head through to get his attention.
All right. So you stick your head through, and nothing happens.
Did I just like stick my head through
Yep.
the actual, like as if it wasn't there?
Yep. And when you stick your head, you look to the sides, and you see that you're in a different world. And I mean, your head is.
Oh no! So I am in. Like my head did go through the portal.
Yes.
As if he could hear me if I called out to him.
I mean, he probably
Maybe.
would have been able to hear you from outside, but yeah, sure.
I mean, I haven't died yet, so I guess I'll just go all the way in.
No, but let me tell you what you see. So in there, you see an immense, almost never-ending field of this purplish grass. And this grass has is very strange properties where there's no wind, but the grass moves almost as if there was a wind pushing it. Now the grass is not that tall, so normally short grass doesn't move with wind. But this grass just moves in a unison, so it moves all at the same time and the same direction, almost forming a wave of sorts. At the very end of this place, or at the very end, or the very back, I guess, if you look back, you see two things. You see not too far from you somebody looking in the same direction that you're looking. It seems to be someone over there, but you can't really see other than the back of that person. It's also somewhat dark in there. I mean, the grass is kind of fluorescent, or it provides light, so you can see somewhat of this person, but other than that, there's no other source of light.
Or a silhouette.
And then at the very,
is this the same person?
Very end, yeah. And then at the very, very end, like even further away, you see this thing that sort of looks like a mountain, or it could be a hill, or somebody piled something really, really high up, like they might have thrown a lot of things in it.
Yeah.
You do identify around this pile of thing, or mountain, or whatever that is, you see little smaller things, or which, go ahead and roll spot hidden. Alright, so you learn two things out of looking at that. For one, you see that there's hundreds of kids just running around. And for 2, you realize that what you're looking at is also moving in a much slower way, but it's moving, and it also has tentacles. Go ahead and roll. Well, no, you're not gonna roll sanity yet because you haven't been able to see it. Like,
It's more obscured, but something's there.
yeah.
Ah, great. And the person that we saw through the portal is staring in that direction. Towards the tentacle thing. Correct?
Yeah.
How far from that person am I? Would you say?
I want to say.
And then
probably,
estimate how far or am I from that thing that I can barely see.
easy. That person is probably a football field away from you.
Okay. And then the mountain, the thing I thought was a mountain, how far is that?
That's probably. I want to say 5 or 6 football fields away. But it's pretty large. Very large. Like, largest thing you've seen. Because even when you look at it, that thing looks like a mountain. And you see the little kids, the toddlers that are running around it. They look like poodles. You can probably make the assumption that that thing's gotta be a good size of I don't know, if anywhere 8 to a 10-story building.
Oh, great. Huh. Oh. And they're a football field, so I'm gonna stick my head back out the portal where Alex is. Just yeah, this is a lot. Any ideas?
Well, I'm assuming you tell Arlian's character whatever's going on.
Yeah, I'll tell him that the
Please stop.
guy's about a football field away, staring in the direction towards a mountain that's moving with tentacles and a bunch of little humanoid things.
Yeah. Options. I mean,
Blew our load on that Cyclops idea.
I have several ideas, none of which I think will work.
Well, I mean, at this point, we don't have any ideas, so what you got?
It's gonna sound batshit insane,
Really?
but I mean, we have a few options. One is that I think might work. One is that we can theoretically use the crystals we have as improvised explosive charge within the portal itself,
Okay.
which we do collapse the passageway if we compare it to a tunnel. So that's option one that I have, that I thought of. The other option would require keeper's direct permission, and that is to. Wait, just a second. And that would be to. How do I put this? Right, to contain the portal and the influence of that thing to the basement of the church, but that would require a spell / ritual.
Which
I-
I have not learned yet.
Out of character, I was too curious about magic for a long time, so I do know a few older ones that might work. But as I said, it would require direct permission from a keeper to even attempt. Forget about actually using it.
I mean, you can do whichever you want. Ultimately, will require dice rolls, and it may or may not end up requiring an immense amount of luck on your part.
Oh, it almost definitely will if I attempt it.
Right. So I don't really care
Like-
which one you do.
Let's
So-
try.
We first get the guy you mentioned out, then we do something batshit insane.
Sounds about right. What can go wrong?
Okay. Sure.
Famous last words.
I guess I will try to sneak up to that guy and coax him back. Hmm. I have binoculars. That's not gonna help.
There you go.
I can see him better at least.
That's it. You got binoculars. But what else you want?
It is darker in there, right?
Yeah, very much. The glass, the
Yeah.
grass seems to glow. The creature over there moving has a sort of glow to itself.
Okay. With that, then, how tall is the grass?
Probably I want to say between 3 to 5 inches, and it's really not grass. I'm calling it grass, but it's this thing that is actually alive. I mean, it moves on its own.
Oh, okay. Back up. So, let me get this straight. The grass is glowing, and the mountain thing is also glowing.
Yeah.
Fuck. Oh. God damn it. And there are no there are no pathways. I am assuming also, right? It's just straight grass.
Yeah. This is a straight field.
Oh.
You sound a little worried right now.
Yeah. I mean, it's fair to say my guy is not super smart, but he is somewhat intelligent, and like, if you're saying it's moving as if it's moving on its own, then it is definitely concerning that it is a kind of a hive mind. I was thinking of taking out my waterproof blanket and like covering myself up so I couldn't be seen, but that would do nothing now.
That's only assuming you're correct that it's one entity.
Yes,
Yeah,
it
so
is.
we're finding out. Hey, Alex, you don't have anything that could like get this guy's attention from distance, do you?
I don't have much.
I have a searchlight, but he's not facing us.
I really don't have anything.
Okay, fine. I'll just. God damn it. Okay, just be ready. If I'm running back for some reason, you just need to be ready to get this thing gone. Okay, I'll be back.
Okay. Well, time to start preparing for a stupid shit.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
It's okay. You guys are improvising. I mean, you guys never do stupid stuff anyway, so it's all good.
Never.
We always screw up when we improvise.
And that's all we ever do, so it's really fucked up.
Okay, Alex is gonna start preparing binding ritual. Essentially,
Sounds like a
the
great
intention is to bind the portal and influence of whatever's on the other side to, well, to that small portion within the basement. And he's pretty much going to use one of the crystals as a catalyst slash power source for it. And let's see how much that screws up things.
And that will activate after I'm out of there, correct? Okay.
It's an entire ritual. Do you know how much preparation it takes for one of those?
I have no idea. I'm assuming a lot by that question.
About 4 hours.
Oh, okay. Well, hopefully I'll beat you to the punch.
I guess it will depend in that case. All goes well, it won't take you 4 hours.
No, I mean it takes 4 hours to prepare. The
No,
ritual itself takes minutes.
I mean, going into the portal won't take 4 hours, ideally.
Hopefully
yeah.
my journey to go a football field and back doesn't take 4 hours. Oh, okay.
Mate, if it takes you 4 hours to cover half a kilometer in one way, half a kilometer the other way.
Something's probably gone very wrong if that happens.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
but I
think
guess
so,
at that point, if I'm not back in 4 hours, you should probably disclose it. That probably is best. I don't know.
Yeah. I am fairly certain that I'm pretty much going to die this session. Again.
I don't think you're gonna die. I think you're gonna be okay.
I don't need that negativity.
Even if
I feel like I'm the one taking a lot of the risk right here.
I mean, whatever happens, this is gonna take a lot of mana and probably a lot of HP.
Well, Godspeed.
Mm.
Alright, so
well,
in the meantime,
does
while
that.
you guys do that, what is our newest player wants to do? Since you're facing that way, facing the this mountain of swords. I mean, you just found yourself. What happened to you? Just so you know an idea how you have an idea how you ended up there. So you will be one of the parents, possibly, of the children that have been disappeared all over the place. And you probably went investigating and contacted some sort of Indian tribe, much like they did. And they'll help you find the entrance to one of these dimensions. And you probably walked in. and started wandering around trying to find your child in there. And you will if that's the case, you will also know that there's a gigantic creature in there, evil creature called Itaqua. And this creature, what it does is it creates holes in reality where it kidnaps little children and brings them there to feed from. It consumes their innocence.
Mm.
Yeah, pretty fucked up.
So, what do we do? But I mean, what do you want to do?
He'd be using his binoculars, because I also have binoculars, to try to look at all the children and see if his kid's there.
Okay. So go ahead and roll Spahin again.
Really failed that. Well, I guess I don't see my kid.
You know, you don't see. You cannot identify a particular child in there. You can go ahead and roll listen to see if you hear any of these guys doing whatever they're doing.
I failed by even more. So I don't hear it either.
So, all right. Max, what do you do?
I guess I'm gonna have out to him.
You gonna what?
I would. I mean, I would call out to him, but I don't feel like he's gonna hear me.
Okay.
So I will slowly approach the grass, and then I will kind of play with it a little bit and see if anything bad happens before I gain confidence to keep going.
Okay. So you go ahead and you approach the grass. Now, I mean, you cross the portal pretty much, and when you cross the portal, so I guess my question is, what would you play with the grass with? Your foot, your hand?
Yeah, just like the sole of my foot, just kind of rub it around a little bit, just kind of get a feel for the environment, just because.
All right. And as you step on the field, you see that all the grass turns in your direction, almost as if the wind would blow in your direction, but now the grass just points to you.
Okay.
And the grass behind you turns towards you too. And when you look at the grass on the ground around your shoes, you see how it surrounds your shoe completely to the point where it almost hugs it.
Mm-hmm. That does not instill confidence. I'm gonna take my spotlight out and like just shine it Arthur's direction, just to give it a shot, because that's just awfully concerning.
All right, Arthur, go ahead and roll spot hidden again.
Oh, just barely failed.
Okay, so here's the thing I'm going to introduce to you.
If you want, you can push that roll, or if you don't want to push that roll, you can buy that roll. You can use your luck.
How do I push?
And you can use luck as a pretty much points to buy that, So you will be deducting, let's say, for example, 2 points of your luck, and you will use them to buy that roll.
And then my luck goes down?
Yep. Permanently.
Alright. I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
Since this is near the end of the campaign anyway. So my luck goes down to 38.
That's fine. Okay. So you see this light. You turn around, I guess, and
I do.
ultimately you will inevitably see this guy that just stepped
Just waving my
from
hand.
the portal. So what do you do when you see this guy?
He waves.
Alright. You guys wave at each other.
Yeah, but I'm waving my arms come. He's like, what the fuck? Come here. What the fuck?
He does like a normal wave. And then starts walking towards Max. Is that the character name? Or
Yeah, that's
alright. Yeah. Starts walking towards Max.
Alright, so you guys get right in front of each other. And there you are.
Hello there.
Well, what the hell are you doing in here?
Looking for my daughter. What are you doing in here?
Oof. Okay. So we came to close the portal here.
I see.
Yeah. And or find the children, but we also have been told that the children cannot come back. So
Why not?
he wasn't really specific. He just said that they can't come back. I don't know if they are like broken or if they just physically can't come back, but he made it very clear that they would not be able to come back.
On the
Well-
record, it never said that they cannot come back.
I could have sworn the guy that from Montana said that.
No. Did she? Keeper?
Let's see. Yes. He did.
So,
Oh, well.
Can't come back. Allegedly.
so this is kind of. I mean, yeah, allegedly, he could be a total quack. He definitely seemed like it. So, like, don't with a grain of salt, right? You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
Anyway,
you could try to get the children back if you kill it.
but I also know that Clyde came through this and went fucking insane, right?
He
So-
is a little under the weather. Yeah.
Little. Yeah.
He has
So,
seen better days.
Yeah. So, guy, sorry about your daughter, but we should probably go.
Oh. Dear.
Yeah. I don't know.
Well,
if kids-
I'm
So,
not even sure if she's here.
Yeah, maybe not.
Yeah.
Probably not. Maybe you just left her somewhere.
Or someone
I don't know
took
what-
her.
Yeah, or that makes more sense. Maybe someone else took her. Sure. But we've all agreed that she isn't here. Then we can go, right?
Turns back.
Yeah, probably not. Yeah, she's probably not here. I'm going walking back.
She's like, she's not here. Don't keep looking. No, she's not there. Let's go.
He's gonna use his binoculars and try to look one more time, if you'll allow me.
Sure. Go ahead and roll. Roll spot hidden.
Not even close.
No, that one's gonna be expensive.
He
you can
sighs
push it if you
and-
want to.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to. It was by 6. It was 61. So, he turns around and walks back, following
All right.
Max.
Yeah. Yeah. There was definitely a part of the mission was to possibly, defeat some guy. But
That thing.
this place gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Yeah, that thing will be the guy. That thing.
I know, but since I haven't actually seen him, I don't know if I would know that that's the guy. I just think that there's something over there at this point.
Oh yeah. Totally.
But this place gives me the creeps, so I think if we can close this portal, then we're good for at least 10 years, I think, and that may give someone else more time to figure it out.
Someone else can deal with it. That's the spirit.
Yeah, so that's... Yeah, once I did my part, right?
So, your
Yeah.
heroic moment, your ending to your story, is cowering in fear and walking away with your tail between your legs.
Yes, but at least I'm walking away, sir.
Fair enough.
I don't owe these people anything. I don't even know if they're people. We don't know that they're... We don't know. We don't know. So, weird. Anyway, we should get going before the portal closes, because I definitely told the other guy to close it if I'm not back by the time he's finished with it. So, we should probably hurry back, because I feel like he will do exactly that.
Are you absolutely certain?
That, yeah. Yes, I am certain. This is way over my head, and I am not prepared for any of it. Did you see the grass? The grass was staring at me, right? That's not normal.
I don't think it's grass, I'm going to be honest.
Oh, well, even worse, because what the hell else would it be, right?
Tendrils, perhaps?
Go ahead
Maybe.
and roll your
That's
power.
messed up shit, though.
Both of you.
Roll what?
Power.
Power.
Yep.
Um,
On the very top. There you go. You're good.
hard success.
Yeah, I think we should get the hell out of here.
You know, for whatever reason, I feel you might be right. Something just came
Yeah.
over me.
Yeah, we'll come back
Oh
in
my
10
God.
years. Someone else,
Go.
someone else will come back in
I-
10 years and they'll take care of it.
Yeah.
Yes, perhaps that
Well-
is a good idea.
They'll find your kid once she's a teenager.
Yeah, maybe your kid's back home. How would you know? Because you're here now, so maybe your daughter is back home. So you never know.
It has been long enough that that perhaps she ran away and decided to come back.
Yeah, probably.
So, Arlen, what is it that you're doing in the meantime?
Setting up necessary wards and setting up that I'm mostly drawing up using well, I didn't bring much chalk, and blood is generally a better medium for magic, so using some of my blood to draw everything and preparing I'll use the expression border via use of chain. Thin chain, not really that durable, but its purpose is not to physically restrain, but to represent the limit through which the magic will limit the influence and the portal itself.
Perfect. So, go ahead and roll your luck to make sure that you're able to set everything up.
Would that be a cult, possibly? Maybe. It's like
No,
a
Cole will be
cult.
more so identifying what he's doing. I mean, not what he's doing, but something.
Why am I nervous?
Alright. So you realize that you run out of chalk. You're in the middle of drawing and the chalk just disappears. Just
Runs out.
yeah.
I mean, he literally brought just one piece of chalk. He didn't expect to have to set up something like this.
So
I mean, option number 2.
So you guys see that, that time is going by, and if you do decide to just turn around and look at him, you just see him standing over there, sticking his hands on his pockets, like he's looking for something. But
What's up?
Hello there. I'm Arthur.
Pleasure. I ran out of chalk, so
I have
I'm
a
about to
pen.
do some.
I
Does
also
enough
have a
ink
pen.
to- I also have a pen, but I don't think it will be enough to complete everything. I can try. And you see that good
What
chunk
is
of the
that?
walls. That
Actually,
portion of the walls is already covered in intricate drawings
Actually,
and
that's-
symbols.
that's a good thing that you pointed out here. The walls are like, is it like rock
what walls?
or is it brick?
The inside of
Like
the cave.
the walls of the
Inside
cave
of that
that
place.
we're.
It's this very strange mineral that is not rock, and it just glows, but it's not crystals either. It's like a very strange mineral that just have glowing properties, almost as if it was a crystal, but it's not transparent either, and it's very hard as a rock.
It's very hard.
And this is on the earth side of the portal, correct? This is just below
Yes.
the church
It wouldn't
or
be
glass
on your
house
end.
thing.
It wouldn't be on your end. On your end, there's nothing hard with it. It's just that live grass, and then there's the mountain over there.
Okay.
I guess I'm going to start drawing with pens until you're used up, and then switch.
What if we can get you a brick?
I mean, if
Maybe.
you
I don't know if
can,
there's any around.
get
But
it. Luckily, the formula does need to be written in the same with the same writing implement.
Who wants to roll
So-
out of the guys that are out there? Roll spot hidden.
oh, where exactly?
Yeah, out on the field with your favorite
Oh, I thought
grass and.
I thought we went back through the portal.
Oh, you went back? Okay.
Yeah.
Then never mind.
After you had us do the power check, we both decided to go back through the portal.
Okay, so you're in the.
I had already made up my mind. I was trying to convince you.
Well, Arthur made up his mind after the weird feeling.
Alright, so you're in the cave. So, what are we gonna do with the cave?
Just get me something that can be used as a writing implement for the floor, and
Alright, I'll go look around for some loose rocks or something that maybe you could scrape into the floor.
Spot hidden is your friend.
look for chalk, look for pieces of brick.
I'm gonna push them. Fuck. Super dead. Fuck, I'm gonna have to go upstairs. Fuck. Shit.
Is there something wrong with going upstairs?
Yeah. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. Have you heard of, like, Greek mythology?
Yes.
So, like, Cyclopses, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So, we, we blinded one and set it on fire, and then it chased us around the woods, and it is
Oh.
somewhere out there, and it has crazy good hearing apparently. So it's concerning that we'd have to go back up there and then have to stay around. Because like I'm comfortable just running away once we're done here. But the fact that we have to go up and then come back down and then go back up, it's concerning. But here we go. Unless, Alex, you have any other ideas? Is that it? This is it? I'll go up if I gotta.
Give me your pants. They might be enough to prepare everything.
All right, go ahead. I want everybody to roll spot hidden one more time. Right.
Okay.
Come on,
Arlen,
success.
Go ahead and roll dodge.
Fuck.
From that moment you dodge, you see a gigantic tentacle just aiming at you, going for you to grab you, and you just dodge it. Right at that point, everybody, you hear children's giggling. Children giggling. I want everybody to do a power roll, please.
Well, 2 successes, there's a failure.
All right.
Fuck.
When you guys see that tentacle, I want a sanity roll, please. And this time around, you see that the tentacle is much like an octopus tentacle, but it's got spikes everywhere. It's black, very gooey-like. And you see that
What the fuck is
tentacle
that?
is actually, I want to say, as big as it is, it's gotta be a good, I don't know, I want to say anywhere between 80 to 100 inches wide and long, and wide or tall, I guess. Not long, but wide. It's fairly hefty. I mean, it's almost as big as the trunk of a tree, like fairly big tree. What do you guys do? Oh, by the way, I'm sorry. Before we do that, let's settle
what do we
the
got?
sanity issue thing. So, Red Wolf, go ahead and roll a 1d5. Arthur and Arlen, 1d2, please. Thank you.
Fuck.
All right.
That's kind of a
Why
bitch.
roll a D2?
/R 1D2 in the chat box.
What happens now? I rolled a 1.
All right. Well,
You that's the best outcome for you. That means that you lose 1 sanity from seeing that go down.
yeah, just 1 point of sanity. So your sanity trickles down at that point. So you will have to edit your sanity and lower it 1 point.
Yep, so
Max
59 then.
Dupol. So I want you to roll, please, a. Oh no! First we're gonna do the bout to madness. Give me just a second. Where it is? Ah, here we are. Boom. For all
I
you
don't
know,
have any people exactly, but I mean I have all of my other characters because I live with them.
for all you know, well, just to make it more interesting, for all you know, maybe you have a brother that has a daughter. And you might be somewhat close to your niece. And you just hear your niece calling your name from the other side of the portal.
Oh dear.
Go ahead and roll a 1d8. Actually, I'm sorry, 1d10. 5. So for 5 rounds, you are thoroughly compelled to go across the portal to find your niece.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
What's
Well-
screwing me over?
so Max, what do you do?
Well, in my head, I was walking towards the stairs to go up to go find something, and then I turn around, see a fucking tentacle, hear my niece, and I'm like, oh, son of a bitch. Annoyed that I have to go save her now, and I'm gonna run through the portal, I guess.
No,
I'm
wait.
like, you got to physically stop me, dude. I
I
gotta
know.
go.
I know. He tries to physically stop you by
So
like
go
grabbing
ahead
your
and
arm.
roll for that.
I'm
You will
fucking
need to
strong.
roll your strength if you're gonna grab him. And then I'm
Oh.
sure that if he wants to go, he'll roll his strength too. Alright. Let's see if Max can do a better roll than that. If not, he'll stay there struggling with you.
Alright, cool.
No, it's not a better roll, so you guys continue struggling.
Okay, let go of me. I gotta go do this, or I won't hear the end of it.
Arlian, what do you do?
I'm afraid I can't let you do that.
Okay. How much of circle of war did I manage to prepare before before I ran out of chalk?
Great question. Let's find out. 1D 100%. So I'm just gonna give you the bigger half. So you got 31% left to do.
No, that would be enough. It's not gonna be as powerful as it could be, but it might. It should be enough. I'm gonna try to perform the ritual. I don't really need to be standing still. I just need to provide it with enough power.
All right, so you go ahead and roll your power.
The question is how close to that am I going to get? Because I am using a portion of my own blood as a medium as well.
Well, I guess you're gonna have to find out. Wow. All right. So you cast a spell, but unfortunately, due to the fact that you don't have everything drawn, the spell has a little bit of a tweak. You know, it works in a slightly different way. So what it does is it gets the tentacle and in turn the whole creature to kind of like hit with a very powerful shock, and you see that the tentacle kind of like strains out really hard, almost as if it got electrocuted.
So
And it lifts
essentially,
up
I
and it slams
accidentally
against the ground.
created, electrical fence of sorts.
Yeah, and you see, and it lifts up the tentacle and then it slams down, and you hear a very loud screeching noise.
Well, that doesn't seem normal.
What?
Oh.
There's nothing not normal about all this.
It is very much normal.
In what way is any of this normal?
any of this.
Well,
Oh, I thought you were talking about the way the barrier works.
No, indeed. Not anything has made sense for the last 7 or so days.
Yeah.
I want
Keeper,
everybody
so-
to go ahead and roll.
Yes.
Roll dodge in hard, please. I'm gonna tell you why in a
Be
minute.
painful. It started collapsing everything.
No. All right.
Well, I dodged.
No.
Arthur managed to dodge, but you see that the tentacle, after it slams on the ground, some protuberances appear on the tentacle, very small ones, and eventually they shoot out, and they're kind of like darts that they hit you, but they don't drain any life of you. What they do drain is innocence. And Arthur, you can clearly see that out of the wounds of this darts that have hit the other two guys, you see that there's kind of now a almost a line, as if there is a piece of a string attaching them to the creature outside of the portal. And this little line seems to be on a purplish color, almost the same color as the crystal. When this happens, Arlian and Alex and Max, you guys stand up. You stop struggling with Arthur, and you kind of stand up and you're acting like normal now. You're like, okay, well, everything's all right.
For now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everything's okay.
Arthur will, since he's still right next to Alex, he will try to rip the thing out.
Go ahead and roll brawl then for that.
Oh wait, I meant to regular, right?
Yeah, it's regular. Oh no, it's not hard.
All right, let me reroll that. Wait, it is hard.
Yeah, go ahead and roll it in regular.
So I should roll it regular, is what you're saying.
Yes.
All right. Oh, success.
There you go. So
I was
you
expecting
grabbed one of those spikes from Max, and you pull it out.
Yeah, I
you
just
see how
like
that
ripping it.
line that connected that spike to the creature kind of like disappears.
Are there more in him or just one?
Oh, let's see. Royal luck, Max.
Why, you want to leave that to me? Okay. Yeah, fuck.
Ooh. Uh-oh. That's not a good sign.
There's one more in him. And Arlian, you have... Go ahead and roll your luck.
Oh.
It doesn't matter. I would have failed either way.
You have 3 on you.
Alright, I'm gonna try to rip the other one off of Max.
Alright, Max, go ahead and roll your power. Alright. You see this thing stuck on your leg. Do you pull it out?
I would try. I do still have my electrician's gloves on from the last session, but that doesn't help with like the actual brawl
so
itself.
you pull it out.
Yeah, I'll pull it out.
Okay.
Do I have to roll
Arlene,
anything, or can I do it?
Arlene, go ahead and roll your power too. Wow. You notice that you have 3 of those things. Go ahead and roll brawl I mean, you don't have to roll brawl. Sorry. You will be able to remove 1 per turn. So right now, this is your first turn.
Just a quick question. The ward, the binding spell, does it hold?
Hold what?
Is it containing the entity and its influence?
No, the entity is starting to move again. By the way, slowly, but
So I just created temporary electrical fence. Okay.
yeah.
But that's proof of concept, which is better than nothing. I'll distance myself from the portal a bit and just so I'm not directly in the reach of that thing, and try to remove the thing in my body. Just
Alright.
pull off one of those spikes.
Yep. Pull them off. All right. 1 second. Okay. And we're gonna do. No, I should have been 1d2, not 1d3. Okay. So, Arlen, go ahead and roll your dodge.
He doesn't like me. I think he really doesn't like me.
All right.
Try to contain him.
So you guys see that thing moved the tentacle again, and the kids are giggling. Very disturbing, by the way.
You can imagine.
I hate having kids.
Max, what do you do?
Question.
Answer.
Since I had extreme success on that power roll to get the things out of my body, am I still in my bout of insanity?
Yes.
Am I free of that? If I'm still in that, then I will keep trying to get through the portal, I guess, right? That's. I guess. A question. Ooh. So I. What is the? Let me just read it quick. Sorry. So I could technically shoot this thing because it doesn't say that I can't attack people. It just says that that person.
You really want to go in.
I think that person's in the portal, and I know there's a tentacle monster coming outside the portal. So I could, in a way, think that shooting this thing would be the better option than walking through the portal. Is that fair and not mega?
Sure.
I just want to make.
Why not?
All right. Okay, so I will shoot at the tentacle things, and I mean, I guess I'll take strategic cover just so that it doesn't swing at me after I watch it try to punch Alex. So I'm gonna try and get out of its reach, but I'm gonna shoot at it once I'm there. Son of a bitch! I did it on the wrong thing. Okay, let me do the damage for that one then. 1 plus 2. All right, so it'll be 9 damage. Which is super nothing, but
Alright.
proof of conflict, right, Alex?
All right, and Arlen, what do you do?
I'm I'm going to remove one more of those spikes, but I need you to tell me now. What's the state of the magic circle and chain? Still there, or or did it tear them apart?
No, after all that, by now the whole thing is just destroyed.
Okay. Pity,
That-
but understandable.
Yeah, that
Um,
tentacle is just too big, and it dragged around, and yeah.
So our options are kill it or be killed. Perfect.
Yeah. Well,
Say like that.
you know, on that, you can roll intelligence.
I'm also trying to think of something like we can pull off.
All right, look at you go. So you remember that the chief told you that the plan technically was, granted that you could close the portal, but at the same time, kill it, try to kill it. I mean, it was actually pushing for you to do that.
Yeah, we kind of remember.
There you go.
Well, I zapped it once, I can zap it again. Uh,
You can try to hit it with a crystal.
well, I mean, the crystal is just a bunch of energy, so it can serve as a grenade. I just need to get it somewhere where it will count. But for now, I want to get rid of those things wiggling inside me.
Okay. So you pull another one of those things. So, at all this, what do you do, dearest Arthur?
I think seeing this tentacle like attack these strangers, he'll just pull his gun out and start shooting at it. And I have never rolled to shoot.
Do it on a combat tab.
My gun.
Yeah, your gun should be loaded in your combat tab. Hold on, let me help you out with that. Yeah, but hold on,
Perfect.
let me do some for you real quick. Hold on. Where did your character sheet go? Did you change names on the character? Yeah.
Yeah, it's Arthur Jacobs.
Okay. One sec.
I don't know if I did the weapon wrong.
Nope, you did it fine. 2, 3. All right, go ahead and shoot again. You get to shoot 3 times with a shotgun per turn. Alright, and that gives
So
you
I-
damage too. So when you shoot it, you see the tentacle goes like, it moves upside down, and the children kind of seem to cry as you're doing that.
Ooh,
So-
we're hurting the kids when we hurt
Yeah,
the
watch
creatures.
the kids.
Alright, so let's see what a favorite nice creature is gonna do this time.
Maybe roll a 1d4.
Yes.
If you roll a 4, it'll just give up. Kill itself.
Okay, and to who? Too early. And
Of course.
okay.
It's got a vendetta.
Yeah, I really don't like getting electrocuted.
All right,
I mean,
Arlen, what do you
wood.
do?
Okay. Okay. I'm going to. I'm going to try something really careless. Well, not as much as I usually would.
That's new.
Yeah, very no. Uh, I'm going to use telekinesis to move. Okay, this is first an absolutely insane question. Um, the I cannot focus telekinesis into a fine thread, correct?
Sure.
You are aware that I'm gonna use that to make a cut in the creature's hide.
All right, go for it. Let's see how that goes.
Okay.
I mean, I'm sure he's gonna go fantastic. Why not? You go. See, look at you. All right, so you grab with your telekinesis and you shoot what again?
What did you say?
What did you do with your telekinesis again?
I made a cut alongside the tentacle,
Okay.
intent on getting the access to the soft, squishy part on the inside.
Perfect. Perfect. That just seems fantastic. You made a cut, and now you're
Oh, I-
sticking the crystal inside of the tentacle.
Uh, unfortunately, I cannot make multiple actions per turn.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah, you're right. But that's technically the plane, right?
yes,
Okay. So,
technically speaking, that's the idea.
okay, perfect.
the running plan.
So,
So for now, you just like
Probably keep up his ass.
all right. All right. And again, Arthur, what do you do?
seeing this this tentacle being partly ripped open, he's going to aim for that and shoot at the open part.
All right, go ahead and shoot. Well,
And he's not going to hit the open part.
so you're actually the last two shots don't happen because you fumbled
Oh.
on the first one. So actually, hold on, because actually that's not a malfunction. That's your fumble. So yeah, the other two do happen. However, I need you to roll your luck for the last two shots. Okay. So the first shot just goes anywhere. The second shot, unfortunately, it doesn't go anywhere. Go ahead and roll a 1d2. Let's see which one of your companions you're going to end up shooting. So, Max, go ahead and roll your dodge on hard, please, because you wouldn't be seeing the shot coming at you. Alright, and you're taking 6 points of damage.
So I shoot my companion.
You sure did.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Oh
Speaking
dear!
of,
Terribly sorry.
I didn't get a turn this round yet. After that blunder, Arthur, would I be allowed to try and shoot the thing now?
Alright, so after you shoot that, let's see again. All right,
So did my
Arthur.
turn get skipped then?
All right. And it's gonna do. Okay. Go ahead and roll your power, Arthur. All right. So you fend off and you're able to move. So, Max, what do you do?
Well, I'm going to shoot it. But my question is, because I didn't get a turn last round, would I be allowed to take shots, or am I just
Yeah,
stuck
you
with
can
this
take
range?
shots now.
Damn.
All right. You
Me
do 20 damage. Woo. That tentacle actually completely breaks in the area where Arlen was sticking the crystal. And unfortunately, the crystal just kind of falls out because the tentacle breaks like in half.
Tentacles just snapped in half.
Yep.
Ow.
And the crystal just fell on the ground.
I mean, that doesn't mean that I don't have access to squishy bits.
Wait, I thought you did. Wait, did he put the crystal in?
I didn't. I did not. It's still not. I cannot do 2 actions per turn.
Okay, so he didn't get to that then. Then the crystal doesn't fall down. But pretty much that was the
Okay.
plan. So at that point, when you shoot the tentacle, you hear the kids crying. And you see a bunch of kids, toddlers, that start crossing through the portal.
Uh-oh.
And these kids, they're black, but they're like shadows. They're like extremely pitch black. And they go and they start hugging the tentacle. And you see that as they hug the tentacle starts to regenerate little by little.
Do I shoot the kids? What do I do?
So, that was Max's turn. So yeah, Arthur, what is your turn?
Oh, do I shoot the kids? I'm gonna say yeah. He does. He doesn't think they're real. He doesn't think they're real children. So he'll aim at one of them and try to shoot him.
Go ahead.
Well, I did successfully shoot one of the kids.
Alright. So you see that when you shoot them, the bullets just go through the head and the kid turns around and looks at you, but with a hole on their head.
Well, I don't think that worked.
You didn't think that's true, huh?
No, I did not.
Alright, Max, go ahead and roll your power. Alright. So, Max, what are you gonna do?
Well, I'm gonna. Okay. If correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe this is the 6th round.
Just about.
Well, I guess like, am I still insane trying to rescue my fake niece or my non-existent niece through the portal? Like, am I still like right that's done now? I just want to clarify because I counted 6, but I'm not 100% sure.
Okay. So yeah,
Okay, it doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter. Either way, I'm gonna. So, the portal's still open. The tentacle is still intact, but half not intact.
the tentacle is regenerating. It's consuming the kits to regenerate. Go ahead
That's
and
not
roll
disturbing.
intelligence. Go ahead and roll
Or at
intelligence.
least what's left of kids.
Alright. So you figured out that if, hurting it, which it took a lot to hurting it, and you just only hurt one of the tentacles, you figured out that, and it consumes the kids to regenerate, maybe, if you could cast an explosion big enough with the crystals, so the crystal ultimately wounds him enough, then maybe you'll be able to kill him.
Do you have any ideas?
What if we put the crystal through the portal and shot it?
With a shot.
I was referring more so to an explosion, but okay.
Well, yeah, but like to shoot the crystal to make it explode. I was saying put it through the portal so that it actually hits the monster. Because right now it's only the tentacles outside, right?
Yep.
So I mean, realistically,
So you will have to
can't.
like throw it, not bring it. It's some.
or
Yeah.
my best buddy with telekinesis.
You're trying to
Alex.
hold it
Maybe
through the portal
you
and
brought
then-
a grenade. Maybe
Has to
you
shoot
brought
it.
a dynamite
I didn't buy any
stick.
grenades. I didn't buy any dynamite. We were supposed to deal with the Cyclops and then get all those supplies, and well, things just kind of got away from us, I guess.
Yeah. Well, you can always go back out.
Yeah. We could try to throw it and shoot it.
You can always go back
What
out. I mean,
well, that's why I know I was just gonna have Alex push it through with his telekinesis.
I mean, I can do it. I can definitely do it.
At least, I mean, we got three crystals, so might as well try it.
Right.
Might as well try everything.
Let's just make it quick. Well, in that case, can I relinquish my shots until after Alex gets it through the portal?
well, 1 second. Everybody roll intelligence.
Nope.
What's regenerating the creature?
Can you say that again?
What's regenerating the creature?
The kids.
The weird
The
kids.
Shadow Children.
Oh, do we have to blow up the kids?
Maybe you.
But I thought they were just opaque, though. You shot them, and I mean,
Well,
but that's also not the only kids they have.
The
Like, that
kids are
can't be the only
ones-
kids that he has.
The kids are ultimately becoming the creature. So if you get rid of the kids and then you wound the creature, there's nothing to heal the creature.
I
This
guess we
can't
killed the
possibly be all the kids. This can't possibly be all the kids he's got, though. But okay, yeah, we can blow up the kids.
I hope your YouTube channel doesn't get taken down.
I know it does.
It will be fine.
Things have gotten worse than this. Arlen over
Yeah,
here has
okay.
definitely
Did
cut
some
a
pretty off
kid's
shit.
neck on one of the camp. It was a snake kid. I'll give you that, but still,
It was a snake child.
Yeah, and then he cut the hand of the child and brought it back to life and kept it as a pet.
Hmm.
My
And then he had
characters definitely did much worse things than this.
All right. Well, in that
Time to
case,
smoke her some chili.
then I will still hold my shot until Alex gets the stone into the correct place we want it. I will let him decide where that is.
Okay.
Since
It's going to be. Is did the wound heal completely, or is it still closing?
It's almost completely healed.
Okay.
You see that it took
I'm going.
about, I want to say about 20 kids. There's not that many kids now. I mean, out there. If we're gonna put a number on the amount of kids,
I'm going to try and shove the crystal into the open wound on the tentacle
there's probably 15 more kids out there.
using telekinesis, and then I can either attempt to trigger it by just dumping a few points of health into it, because let's be honest, I'm very certain I'm out of magic after that little electric fence stunt
yeah,
detonated.
All right.
I think that 1 point of HP instead of magic points should do the trick. If we manage to shove it in. Why does that sound so dirty?
All right, but you do. So go ahead and and do what you're gonna do. You do your telekinesis and you succeed at that. So the creature actually, again, gets somewhat shocked, and it starts absorbing some more of the kids.
I made crystal attempt to make crystal explode, or actually I'll give that honor to you. Just shoot the crystal.
all right.
All right. So
Am I
what
able to take my
happens
shots
now,
now?
before you shoot the crystal, is that all the kids join the creature, and the creature just gets a little bigger. The tentacle seems to regenerate much faster, and now there's no more kids around. So now you can go ahead and shoot the crystal. All right. So you get to shoot one of the crystals only. One of the crystals just breaks apart, and you would do. So let's do. I'm gonna allow you to do 3 times that 8 in damage.
Alright, so
And when you do
24
that,
damage.
you notice that the creature, even though it's just one of the crystals, you notice that the creature ends up quite hurt. And there's no kits to heal it, so in order to heal itself, it starts consuming itself, so it becomes a little smaller. And it goes from a 5-story creature to maybe a 3-story creature.
Did you just shrink it?
I think we shrank it.
Cold shower.
He shrank like a small soldier during winter.
2. So this is gonna be Arlen and Go ahead and roll your power, Arlen.
My power.
Alright, so you're frozen in place and you cannot move of how scared you are. Max,
Yeah.
your turn.
Alright. Was it just the one crystal in there, or did he put them all in there? Because we had 3.
I think
One.
he... One, yeah.
Just mine.
Just yours.
Mine. You still have 2.
But the problem is that he cannot move the other ones until he breaks free of that spell.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, I don't need to move physically.
No, you cannot do anything. You're just completely scared. You're freaked out.
Arthur, how good are you at throwing?
That's a skill, I believe, right?
Sure is.
Skill.
It
Let me
sure
see.
is.
Not very good.
Fuck.
What? Throwing is
Man.
the easiest thing.
Alright.
Said the guy
Yeah.
with the grenade.
Man. I'm also not very good. I'm just gonna shoot it. I think. Just gonna shoot it again.
When in doubt.
Yeah. I need to be more desperate to throw it.
Ooh. Nice.
Oh shoot.
Whoop.
Alright. So you shoot it, and as you shoot it, you make holes on it. And those holes eventually end up regenerating, and when they regenerate, creature becomes smaller and smaller. You see it literally in front of your eyes, becoming smaller and smaller as you go.
Oh shit. It bleeds! Get it!
Now the portal right now is about 1 story high. So the creature is not able to go through. But once you get to that height, the creature may be able to cross the portal. So, Arlene, go ahead and roll your power.
Alright, get that shit done. No.
Okay.
Alright, so you're out
I
of the
broke
spell.
free.
You get to get out of this, out of the fear this turn. Arthur, go ahead and take your turn. Whatever it is you're gonna do.
He's just gonna shoot it.
Alright.
Whoa.
So that thing, it's about, I want to say, a story and a half, or, to 2 stories tall. It's like, it got super smaller. The tentacle in front of you is definitely nowhere near as big as it was. Alright.
Jesus Christ, that thing.
Loves Arlen.
Thank you.
Loves Arlen. It's like, yes, my body, Arlen.
Hey, that's the fucker who tased me.
Yeah, and he's also probably the most essential part of the puzzle to figure this shit out. Because he's the only one that has the ability to fucking.
Arlen,
damn
power again, please.
Um.
There you go. Alright,
Oh.
so, Max.
Okay. Given the knowledge I have, I'm gonna call out to everyone and be like, that thing is gonna come through the portal, I think. It's shrinking, and it was big when we were in the portal, and now it's getting really small, and it might get through. Alex, I know you're kind of running low on juice here, but I think you need to move one of these stones to the foot of the portal, so that we can blow it up as soon as that thing steps through.
I think I have enough juice for that.
Okay,
And
so this is how it's gonna have to happen. Focus. I'm gonna shoot it.
Focus.
Or actually, I'm gonna wait to shoot. I'm gonna wait to shoot. I'm gonna let Arthur shoot it, and I'm gonna hold my shots for it to come through. Hopefully, maybe. If it doesn't, it'll be better.
Arlen, since you're low on juice, you can go ahead and run and use your action, your telekinesis. However, you will have to roll it on hard.
you yourself said that base level telekinesis doesn't consume magic points.
Okay. Go ahead and roll it.
So as long as I'm not trying to move anything that's heavier than 70 kilos or around 140 pounds, I should be fine.
Okay, go ahead and roll it. Move it. Alright, well, either way, you would have passed it anyway.
I
So,
shoved it deep enough that it started feeling it somewhere in the stomach.
So yeah, you cross the crystal to the other side. Go ahead and guys take your shots. In
Dude,
this
the
case,
plan was for me to shoot
in this
it, right?
case, yeah, Arthur will be able to shoot.
For me to shoot the crystals?
Yep. If you
Is
want
that
to
the plan?
Yep.
Well, we were gonna get it small enough to have it come through and then shoot the crystal.
Oh, so I shoot the tentacle. Okay.
All right. So the creature is able to start crossing. Now you see it moving slowly across, and you see this. You start hearing a lot louder the screeching noise that it does, which in some way kind of sounds like a kid's crying, but it's a little different. Wow. All right.
Well, you hit a crystal.
Alright, Max Doodle. Go ahead and roll your dodge, Max Doodle.
I find it very funny that Arthur's just like kind of here, not getting any of the heat. He's just standing to the side, shooting it every once in a while.
Max Doodle, you there?
Hello.
Roll your
Hello.
dodge.
All right. Oof. All right. Cool. I get dropped again.
Alright, so you dodge the attack. What is your turn, Max? What do you do? Do you shoot at that crystal again?
Is the thing trying to come through the portal again?
It already started crossing.
Oh, well, I like literally like as I took my shots, my thing like crashed, and I didn't know until just right when I came back.
Yes.
So-
and this past
so what exactly
turn,
happened?
it was already crossing.
Okay, so that 10 damage that I did made it small enough to go through. Okay.
Yep.
In that case, then yes, I will be shooting the crystal.
Okay, go ahead.
Wow, this is fucking Jesus.
Alright, you shoot the crystal and the crystal kind of like breaks off. And it takes a lot of damage. You see that when you shoot at the crystal, the wound that it creates, it makes him very much small. This time around, he will be about your height easily.
That's more
Arlie,
difficult.
Somehow
what do you
it's
do?
more disturbing when it's smaller.
Arlian, what do you do?
Really, I think it's kind of cute.
What do I do? You said the crystals break. How many of? Is there a bunch of small chunks or?
Yeah, they're about in smaller chunks right now.
Okay. And the creature is stepping through.
Yes. Definitely wants to greet
How
you,
sharp?
say hello.
How sharp are the shards of the stones?
Well, I'm not sure that it is about how sharp they are, but mostly how deadly they are to the creature.
Okay. I'm going to try and essentially just use those shards as buckshot.
Okay.
Just scoop up as many of them as I can with telekinesis and try to shove it in the chest of the creature. And then somebody will have to shoot him in the chest.
Okay.
A few times.
Okay. You go ahead and do that.
I'll be able to do that.
Okay. Crazy works.
Alright, so Arthur, go ahead and take your shots. None of them hit.
Yeah, no.
None of them hit. Alright.
Well, we're now, boys. It's been
We
real.
still have one more person with a gun.
Yeah.
Oh man, all twos. Arlene, go ahead and roll your power.
Really doesn't care about me. Thank God.
You were hanging out in there for fucking days, dude, and it didn't even know you were there.
It loves,
For whatever reason, it just cannot see me. I don't know.
that creature has
You just
it
had-
for Arlene. He wants to kill him, and only him.
And I don't know, maybe it likes me?
Yeah,
Or
maybe
just
he's like,
doesn't
oh,
process
this
that I'm
guy's
try-
cool.
that I'm actually doing harm to it.
It's like, it's the new guy. Let's not kill him yet.
He's still learning.
So, go ahead, Max, and do whatever it is you're gonna do.
Well, I am gonna shoot the crystal powder that's on its chest, I guess. See
Okay.
if that works.
Powder and shards, technically.
Alright, so go ahead and, hold on. Well, actually, yeah, shoot again. Shoot again one more time.
One more time?
Oh, no, hold on. Those are three. Those are three, that's fine.
Oh.
So, go ahead and roll your luck. Alright, so your shot just misses, so you don't get to shoot anybody, any of your teammates.
Not pulling an Arthur.
And and the third shot hits then.
Yes. And you see that now when it hits, the creature just starts dissolving slowly and it starts smoking out. And the crystal just starts burning it really, really hard. And eventually it becomes like this liquid type thing, and it dissolves itself and it disappears. It kind of crawls back into that weird dimension. And that will be the end of that. I mean, unless you guys want to play going back and seeing the Minotaur again.
Can we imagine that the Minotaur sensed that the thing was gone, so it's like, well, I guess my job's done. This fucking dipped.
You can do that if you want.
I'll leave it up to Arlie and see what he wants to fucking figure that one out.
But good job. By the way, the sanity you guys lost when you saw the tentacle, you guys can add that to your Cthulhu mythos.
Well, I will be playing with a different character, so that will not really affect me. Well,
No.
same character stats, different character.
All right.
Yeah,
so,
I'm also going to be switching out the character.
Okay, let's get that.
Um,
So let's start with Max,
just-
Max. What character are you using?
just let me
I'm
roll
gonna
the
go for
rules.
Ren. I can't remember your synopsis. Was it combat heavy or was it investigation?
It's gonna have a little bit of everything. It depends on what you see. It's gonna have a lot of chances of losing sanity.
A lot of what? I'm sorry.
It's gonna have a lot of chances of losing sanity. It's gonna have, it's gonna have some combat. Yes, it's definitely, especially even at first, you're gonna have some combat. Then you're gonna go through a while probably with no combat, which is, or maybe just few combats here and there. That they may be more difficult, but not like a lot of combat. And then maybe at the end, but that's it.
Okay. Yeah. I'll do Ren Brisk.
Ren.
He's not very good at combat, but can talk through some stuff and hide. Can hide really good.
I
Not
think I'll
hide,
go
but he
with
can disguise
Igor.
himself.
I'm sorry. What?
Right. What's something I wanted to ask. And I'm perfectly fine with you saying no. I plan on taking Igor, less crazy scientist. Yes, I called him Igor.
Okay.
Can he have R2D2 style droid?
No. It's the 1920s.
Okay.
man.
Yeah, that's a little early for that.
This is not cyberpunk
I know.
1920s.
Even better,
I
he
know.
thinks he has one, but he actually doesn't. That'd be fucking funnier.
Oh, yeah, if you
He
want
just
to have
carries
a
around
phobia,
like one of those little trash cans.
if you want to have a phobia
Oh,
where you think that there's a robot following you and that you talk to the robot, that's totally fine. I mean, obviously the robot's not going to be providing any input whatsoever or doing anything remotely to assist you, but you can imagine that you have a robot all you want.
well,
That would be
it's
funny.
fine. I literally just asked out of boredom.
All right.
Fair.
So who do you want to use then? Igor, whatever.
Okay, here comes a question for everyone. Should I go with Igor? Or should I go with someone who will tank everything like stupid idiot?
I feel like it would be good if we had someone who was like good at combat.
Yeah.
Because
Igor knows how to shoot and is relatively good with it. But if it's combat, if you want combat focused character, I mean, I have Damien, and I have a war criminal. I still didn't think of a name for him.
War criminal sounds cool.
yeah. Well, doesn't sound cool, but like sounds cool to play with in a game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. That's what I meant.
Okay. So I'm picking up a war criminal.
All right. So who are you using?
War criminal. I still didn't think of a name for him.
Okay.
Do you want a random name? I just rolled one.
And obviously we have.
Sure. I'm open for
Put it
suggestions.
in general. I put it in general.
Yeah, Matthew. Oh no.
I just rolled it off a thing.
Okay,
All right.
that's something I'm working on.
Uh,
So you guys,
So,
this
what
campaign
did they
is just
get?
gonna start in Arkham, just to make it easier.
That's convenient. That's where this character lives.
Yeah,
Matthew.
well, it's that, and it's
Yeah,
also
I'm
that I
okay with
wrote it. I wrote the beginning of this campaign in Arkham. Now, as I did put over there in the synopsis, there's gonna be some traveling, but the traveling that you guys are gonna be doing is not going to be necessarily tied to any portals. So don't worry, you're not gonna need to know a portal spell or anything like that. It's gonna be a different type of traveling that you guys are gonna get to once you figure this out. So a couple of weeks ago, during during Easter, at the local church, the local cathedral in Arkham, something very strange happened. Many of the children that were singing for the people that were assisting Mass on Sunday vanished. All the adults definitely got killed in a very strange way. They all melted.
Ooh.
And the children just disappeared. However, the crazy part is that nobody knows where the children have gone. There's no footprints from the children leaving the building. The cops went there. They couldn't find anything as to where the children can be. And ultimately, I mean, obviously, you guys know all this because this would have been common knowledge at that point. You know, this would have been a big news. It would have been on the radio. It definitely would have been on the newspapers. Regardless if you guys know each other or not, you would have read about this. It would have become a big thing. You know, it doesn't happen every day that just children just go missing. You know, out of a church.
Or their
Especially
parents
with the
died.
church just having only one door, you know, a bunch of adults going there, all the adults just becoming human Jews, and then the kids
Yummy.
vanish. Not that juice that you drink, but so what happens is ultimately this gentleman named Joseph Lafarius, he gets in touch with all three of them. Apparently, each one of you on your own field, whatever it is that you do, you might be really, really good at whatever it is that you do. Whether it is because of word of mouth or somebody might have recommended you, or simply because you're just popular in your field. So you receive a letter stating that he wants to talk business with you. He wants to see if he can provide assistance to you for you guys to look into these happenings. He's very rich and he owns the police, and the police is not necessarily very good at solving this type of things. So he wants to see if he can hire a private unit to solve this mystery, to get everything into light, and bring back the children, find out what's going on, get to the bottom of this. So the meeting is gonna happen. We know you would have received the email. Let's say it's Friday. The meeting will happen on a Monday. And Monday morning. By the way, this guy that sent you a letter, everybody will know who this guy is because he is the rich guy from town. He, for all you know, he might be the mayor because all mayors are rich. So he might be the mayor. If he's not the mayor, he's definitely very, very famous to somebody who will be almost as famous as the mayor. So, do you guys want to do anything in between that time, or do you just want to skip to Monday and get the party going?
Yeah, I'm good.
Same. I'm
All right.
also
Well,
mostly good.
I'm gonna head out.
All right.
Thank you for the opportunity. It was very fun.
Sure.
Peace.
Peace out.
Good luck.
So,
So, all right. So, do you guys want to do anything in between that time, or do you guys just want to skip to the meeting?
I'm cool with skipping.
I'm okay with skipping.
Okay. So when you meet with this guy, you guys meet at his office. In his letter, he leaves information for you to go meet him at his office, which his office is in his house. He has a private office there. He tells you how, as a very important man that he is, or he probably sort of think he is, because he really has. If he's not the mayor, he doesn't really have any authority. And I haven't really determined if he's the mayor or not. But he really has no authority whatsoever to anything that's going on. He tells you that he really cares about everybody, which truthfully he does. And he wants to ultimately get to the bottom of whatever's going on. Find out why the things that happen. Where did all the children go? What is happening, and what are all those strange symbols that nobody apparently is talking about, but that they were all over the place? Did you know about the strange symbols? He says.
No. Among other things, we never visited the crime scene, and as you already said, nobody is talking about them. So,
Well, that's the thing. At the church, once the police went over there to investigate, they saw this strange symbols, very, very discreetly placed all over the church. And nobody can tell what they are, mainly because they don't seem to belong to any religion. I mean, we're not talking about crosses or anything like that. It's just strange symbols. So I don't know. But in any case, I'm willing to pay each one of you, at the very least, the sum of, I don't know, $1,000 for you to go ahead and bring the children back. And if you can't bring the children back, at the very least, find out exactly what's going on. How do we stop this? I have a feeling that something's happening, and I don't necessarily know exactly how big it is, but everything seems to be particularly almost
Messy?
almost like too small. I think it's almost as if there may be something bigger behind all this.
Bigger.
Yeah, something gets me to think that it's not just about the children.
I don't have to think of the children.
Yeah. I mean, anybody can go anywhere to kidnap children.
Well, where
What's
would
with
you
the
like us to
crystals?
start?
I mean, what's with the crystals? What with the symbols? What's with the... How did the people melt down? People don't just become puddles of blood.
Yeah, that's pretty messed up.
I mean, that will depend what turned them into puddles of blood.
Well, unfortunately, I wasn't there. Luckily. So,
There
I
are
cannot really
things
tell
that
you
are
that.
very, very good at it.
Yeah, otherwise I will be a talking puddle of whatever, but yeah, I mean, something definitely happened. But I tell you what,
Mm.
you guys have access to the church. I mean, because ultimately the church is a public place. You're more than welcome to go look, see if you can find anything there. Maybe you can go take a look at the symbols. Look them up. See what you can find. Maybe with your resources and your experience, you get to make something out of it. I mean, I don't even know what
Well,
I'm looking at, but everything
we're
just
gonna
seems
find
weird.
out.
Mm,
Shall we go to church?
Mate, I haven't been in the church since the war.
Oh, well, hasn't changed
Let's
much.
go. Didn't change much. Uh, um, as I said, I highly doubt that things change that much. So, uh, let's go. Let's see what just how just how messed things are over there.
Yeah.
All
I'm
right,
guessing we're heading out.
so you're heading out. By the way, if you two don't know each other, probably your ride to the church might be a good opportunity to introduce each other and get acquainted. So you get to the church, you park the car. What do you guys do?
So
Well,
before you had mentioned there was only one entrance into the church.
Yep.
So
Front
there
entrance.
are no back doors or anything. It's just one big open room, pretty much.
Yeah, no, there's no back door to the church. It's just like the big entrance, front entrance. Typical old church.
Okay. Well, let's go in, right?
let's go in.
All right.
First one to get. First one who dies is paying lunch.
All right. So you go in, and when you walk in, you look around. It looks like a very typical church. Go ahead and roll spot hidden.
Just a second.
All right, you got it.
Skills.
You do notice the strange symbols that they seem to be hanged from many different places. Besides the crosses, they seem to be this round symbols that are in gold with some spikes to them. Very strange. And since you roll spot hidden again, you also notice that there's a nun just heading your way. She's wearing
None.
yeah, a nun. She's wearing a hoodie. And she's
That's
just-
sticking out like a presence of a nun is sticking out like a sore thumb.
No, I mean, but so far all you've seen since you walked in are just people sitting down, or maybe somebody might be in confession. But she is the first nun that you see as you walk in, or first person, first staffed person from the church. That is not just a regular person. So this nun just passes you by and makes a turn and goes to one of the sides where there seems to be a cross and one of those weird symbols over there. And she's just looking, and she's standing and kind of looking out and just
She's
looking at what
looking at the
everybody's
symbol.
doing.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to write down the symbols in my notebook.
Okay.
Okay. You want to go talk to that nun there? Maybe she can point us in the direction where the bodies were. Unless you know.
Do we know where the bodies were located?
The bodies were located everywhere. The kids were located where the chorus, the people from the chorus stand up, to sing.
Okay.
Hmm.
And the nun is
Are we? Can we go up to where the kids were, where the chorus stands? Are we
Yeah,
allowed
you
to get
can.
up there?
Yeah, you can.
Alright. I'll go look around there.
Okay.
See if anything looks out of sorts.
Okay. And what about you, Arlen? What are you gonna do?
Wait, so how many people are currently in the church?
Probably about 5 people. 6 if you
About
include the
5
nun.
people. When did the people disappear?
They disappeared about a week ago.
About a week ago. Yeah. I'm going to approach the nun.
Okay.
Excuse me. I'm a bit curious. Do you know what the symbols on the walls mean? They weren't here last time I was at the church, but that was before the
Oh
war,
well,
so
those
I'm
are.
not too familiar.
She says, "Oh, those are religious symbols. They're just part of the of the church. Pretty much, we are part of, we are Catholic." She says. However, because we are directly involved and related to the Pope, and the Pope comes every so often and all that, we are a special church, and those symbols just mean that.
Right.
And you can go ahead and roll psychology.
Is bullshitting.
Nope, not to you.
I mean, there is no way that I don't know that in character that she is bullshitting, but at the same time,
No.
I
If you don't know,
I
you
don't
don't know.
have any proof that she is lying.
Exactly. For all
So
you know, it could be true.
only
Like,
thing
wow,
I can
church has
do
changed.
is nod my head, and of course,
And she says, "Well, if you excuse me, I have to tend to my religious duties."
student, of course. Sorry for disturbance.
No problem. And she goes ahead and she goes behind the confessionary. It seems to be an opening behind the confessionary, and she enters there.
Hmm. He's just gonna stand there, looking, thinking. She's an expert bullshitter. And well, he's going to sorry. He's going to go to rejoin his companion.
Well, probably
He was right.
the
There is something
priests.
serious wrong here.
Wow, what's up?
Yeah, just going to join the priests. So, all right.
What the nun have to say?
So Ren, go ahead and
Yeah.
roll spot hit. All right. So you find indication that there are here and there slight, barely visible footprints. Small footprints, the size of children's footprints. And they seem to be heading down the stairs. There's a few steps that are there. And if you follow them, you realize that they're heading towards the area that is behind the confessionary.
Oh. Hey, Matt, found footsteps. They're going back to start mission.
Can you repeat that? You were
I found footsteps
breaking.
that are going behind the confession booth.
Ah, okay.
Looks like the kids.
Where do they? Are the footprints old or new?
Are they old or new?
What?
Footprints. How? Can we tell how old they are?
I don't know, a few days old. They're very. They obviously try to clean them, and they didn't do a good job.
Yeah. God's paid service
Right.
to get better.
So
Should we check back there, you think?
Yep. And probably get ready to argue with the staff.
Unless you think, well, what if we waited? I'm gonna pull Matt aside, just away from everyone, just in the corner of the church, and just, what if we waited for tonight to go back there? You said that you think there's people back there?
well, you just
Honestly-
saw the nurse going back there. I mean, the nurse, the nun going back.
Well, I didn't though.
No, but he did.
Yeah.
I mean, the nun went back there, so maybe they have staff rooms.
Well,
Let's go take a peek, listen in a bit. If there is something happening, we can enter. If nothing is happening, we can come back tonight when there is nobody here.
okay.
All right. So when you go look, are you gonna just stand down and look, or are you gonna kind of stealthy look?
I mean, we planned on sneaking in, so I'm guessing we are sneaking.
Okay. So go ahead and roll your stealth.
Ooh, this is gonna be bad.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh shoot! I mean,
All right. Arya's just standing
Yeah.
over there in the middle of the way, and you see that this nun, she's holding this very strange dagger that is made out of a blade of some very dark looking glass, and she's sticking it on the wall. She's having a little bit of a hard time, but eventually the wall kind of turns to the side and reveals an opening. And the nun just walks through that opening.
I think that translates into we don't have to be quiet any longer, right?
I don't know what you have to be. But you get to ask
I
yourself a
wasn't-
bunch of different questions right now about what you're going to do next.
I
so
I
did
wasn't
she leave
asking
the
you.
sword on the wall?
So what?
Did she leave the sword on the wall?
No.
Is the passage still open?
For the moment.
Let's go
Should we
take
go?
a look.
I'm gonna let Matt
I
go
have-
first.
I have a lot of questions.
Okay. So you get there and you notice that there's some stairs that head down. There are torches on the wall. And the stairs go down quite a few stories. Are you gonna go?
Are the torches movable? Like, can we take it off of its hilt?
You can try. I mean,
I would try. I would just have the torch with me. It's possible.
okay. Go ahead and
I mean,
roll your
that's not a bad call, Torch.
brawling. Actually,
Right.
roll your strength. See if you can pull one of those out.
What did Arlen say?
Said torches are actually stupidly powerful when it comes to as far as weapons goes in Call of Cthulhu.
Unfortunately, you cannot pull it off the wall.
I'm not powerful enough. Can you get some of these off of here or what?
I mean, my strength isn't great, but I can try. Let's see, torch number 1.
Yep, you got it. All right, he pulled it.
Here you go. And I'm gonna try to grab one torch for myself as well. It doesn't hurt to have an additional source of light or bludgeoning impact.
All right. So, you both are holding torches. So now or never the moment that you make your decision as to what do you do. Do you go down? Do you? What is your next move?
I mean,
Um,
I technically have connections with the police. We could just get a warrant, but we would need to find something to. I mean, the fact that this is here, if it wasn't on the initial police report, this could be a reason to have a warrant. Or we can follow down.
but we don't know how to open the door again.
Well, we watched her use the sword.
Do you know where she poked exactly?
Did she stab the wall, or I thought she was setting it onto something?
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
say
I'm
that
actually
again?
not sure.
When she interacted with the door with the sword, did she like set it onto like a pedestal or something? Or did she, like, poke at the wall?
She stuck it into the wall, and it's sort of a key to get the wall to open.
There's also a fact that they really don't trust that police will do its job this time.
Well,
As
yeah,
you
but-
heard our lawyer, they didn't really do their job.
I mean, I
Like,
might be able to
at
talk
all.
someone into getting us a warrant, though. If I could talk to the chief about getting a warrant to at least allow us to be here, because right now we are trespassing. We would be in trouble if they caught us. If we had the warrant, at least we'd be justified to be there here.
Uh,
And now that we know that this part of the church exists, we can list this onto the warrant. As part of the search. I'm just saying that's an option. I can probably talk the captain into getting that worked out.
You mean? I mean, considering the considering how the police is in the Arkham, do you really think that they will be remotely useful?
I can be quite convincing. I'm like 60% positive that I could probably talk them into it.
60% of the time works every time.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's put the torches back on the wall. and try to be properly sneaky about this. Avoid being seen. And
Well, so
hopefully,
are we going to get the warrant, or are we going to keep going down? I don't know if we have to worry about
personally,
being sneaky.
I prefer us if we
Just keep going.
went down. Yes.
Okay.
But considering just how completely useless Arkham Police has proven itself to be,
They also didn't know about this place, probably.
I
But
remember
I get you.
a case from few months ago where they completely ignored everything because they thought that there is no way that a person to whom every evidence pointed towards couldn't have done it. Have zero faith in Arkham Police.
All right, so you guys are heading down. All right.
I've never said that.
Oh, okay.
But if you're certain you can persuade them, I'm going to give it a chance.
I think it would be worth trying, because if we get caught in a spot down here, the church can turn it around and get us in trouble, whether or not they're doing something off or not.
Okay.
But
Let's go.
I'm cool with keeping going if you're really convinced, because I'm not from Arkham. If you're convinced that they're not going to help us, then we can keep going. I'm just thinking if I get a chance to talk to the captain, there's a chance that we can get something to help us.
As I said, I have no faith in Arkham Police. But
Okay, so let's get going.
if you believe you can pull it off, if you're certain you can get them to get off their asses and actually do their job, I'm willing to give it a chance.
Yeah. Okay.
You're not certain that you can pull it off, are you?
I'm 60% positive. And I'll let you with that. If you match my 60% positivity, we can go. But if you are still uncertain about it, then we could just keep going down.
Black Panther, pierce the light.
Let's go.
Black pierce the light. That's what it was called.
Let's go. Hopefully, we don't end up. Hopefully, nothing ends up being messed up.
Let's go see if we can make this kitty purr.
Let's go. Let's go visit visit police. You're certain you can get them to do their job? I'll trust you.
I'm quoting, what's the name of that movie? Oh God.
If not,
Can't remember the name.
I'm going to commit so much violence.
Okay, yeah, I'll keep that in mind. I'm gonna use my if we're leaving and we're gonna allow the door to close, I'm going to mark the wall with my pen, just so that we know where the door is, like up I guess, like, arm as high as I can and just make an X so it's not really in view of anyone to see it. But, like, if you're looking for it, you can see it.
Perfect. You guys got it. Alright, so
then
then you guys are leaving.
To go to the police station and
Alright.
to get a warrant.
Alright, so you guys get out and head on to the police station. When you get to the police station, the man, the deputy, he sees you coming. He's like, "Oh, hi, hey, what's going on? What you guys need?"
Detective Brisk, I was hoping to speak with the captain.
Yeah, the captain can be sort of busy at the moment. He's in a very important meeting. Is there anything that that you need that is that important?
Well, I needed to talk to him about getting a warrant issued on a recent case from some disappearances.
A warrant on a recent case? So, wait, but if it is a recent case, it sounds like we already investigated it.
There's new information. That's why I need to talk to him.
Oh, there's new information. Okay, well, you know, if you can tell me what the information is, I can relate it to the captain, see if the captain wants to talk to you.
I really think the captain should be the one to hear it.
Well, obviously that's what we all want, but you know what? This is not your mama cooking your favorite meal. You can't really have it your way. So,
I'm sorry, who are you again?
I am Deputy Jonestown, and I'm here, assisting the police station. I mean, ultimately, the captain right now, he's in a very important meeting. Today is the 15th of the month. Normally on the 15th and the 30th, we have a very important meeting. Sorry, where some people brings donuts or different things for us to eat, and we just sit down and enjoy them for the day.
Oh, well, that is interesting.
It is, yes. I mean, it's just one day out of the month. I mean, out of the 2 weeks. So I'm sure you can understand.
I get that, but I would really only need like a second of his time. At this point, I would like to fast talk him. I would just need a second of his time. I just need to get some information
right. If
cleared through him.
If you tell me what it is about, I can have him, aside.
I really would like to talk to the captain.
All right. Okay, fine. I can go ask him. So he goes, he talks to the captain. He comes back and says, the captain says that to go ahead and just let me know what it is so he can. He's just very busy at the moment, so he doesn't want to just come out to waste his time, and he wants a little bit more of an explanation.
Can I go talk to him? That was what the fast talk was for, so I can go talk to him, not for him to go talk to him.
You cannot cross this area, but you can give me at least a hint about what's going on. I can tell him.
I mean, the fact that I'm a cop doesn't. I am a police officer. I'm a police detective.
But why didn't you just start from there?
I did.
Okay.
I introduced myself as Detective Brisk, sir. I don't know what part of that you didn't understand, but that is how I introduced myself.
For a moment, I thought you were grilling. But let me go ahead.
I also showed you my badge, but I don't know. Maybe you were confused, but
let me go ahead and let them know
Yeah, like,
All right, I'll be
it's all
right back.
official business. So.
I'll be right back. Alright, so the captain comes back. Captain's a very large man. He's walking around eating some stuff. He's like, alright, Frisk, what's up?
It brisk, sir, but I get the confusion. I get that a lot. Don't worry about it. Well, listen, I know you're busy. The nice officer deputy here mentioned how busy you were, so I don't want to take up too much of your time. But I have made a breakthrough on a recent case that I think needs a little bit more investigating. There's
What
something
case
that,
is that?
may have been missed the first time.
What case is that?
The disappearances at the church.
But, oh my god. Brisk, what are you doing? I mean, you know how much you're costing taxpayers right now? I mean, we already resolved
Did you know about?
that. We already resolved
Did you
that
guys know
case.
about their basement? Did you know about the basement?
I'm sure the church has a basement. Who doesn't have a basement these days?
It's away from everything. I don't think you guys saw that. It was literally a door through the wall.
And Johnston found out that there was no footprints leading anywhere. So I am telling you, look, we're eating.
Well, I found
Why don't you
footprints.
come with us? We can have some
Well,
donuts and
sir,
stuff.
that's the thing. I found footprints. So if that's what you're basing your staff off of, then I think you should listen to me because I found footprints.
I saw footprints outside too, and
No, I found them in the church. In the church. That's why. Everything I'm talking about is about the church.
people have walked since that happened. I mean, I'm sure they cleaned it and they did everything. So yeah, there would have been some footprints by now. I mean, yeah. Go ahead and roll.
Well, yeah, what?
Roll your
Yeah,
persuade.
My persuade. I'm trying to charm them or fast talk them.
Or yeah, fast talk will be good too. All right.
I don't know why he's listening to the other officer. Like I found footprints. I found a part of the church that I don't even think you guys even knew about that needs to be investigated because it's part of the church. And if you guys said that you investigated the church, you clearly missed a big part of it. And I feel like there needs to be more investigation done.
And he says, "Look, you're really messing my eating time. But okay, fine. We're gonna go look at it. I'm sure if we don't find anything, I'm going to make you clean that church myself. Let's go." He grabs his hat. He's going chewing a donut, and you see that the guy is fairly large. It takes him a minute to be able to walk. Like, and even just a couple steps, he's already breaking a sweat. You know, he's quite large. It's like, all right.
As we are heading along, I'm going to lean towards him. So you still have confidence in police of this place?
My confidence was in my ability to talk to them, not their ability to comprehend, I guess.
So he says,
So-
okay, what are we looking for?
Are we at the church?
Yep.
Okay, well, I mean, when I was back at the police station, I was asking for a warrant because, like, we can't just walk into a place.
No, I'm not gonna give you a warrant,
Yeah.
he says, unless you actually give me
1920s.
some proof of what's going on. Can
Okay,
you imagine everybody willy-nilly just walking into the police station demanding a warrant for something that they imagine that could be happening? And I cannot
Okay,
give you a warrant
yeah.
because I don't provide a warrant. The judge will have to give us a warrant.
well, I understand that, but I was hoping to get that through you because it would
Well,
expedite
they
the
kinda
process.
have to prove what
Since-
you're saying.
Either way, I'm gonna pull Matt to the side quick, and I'm like, Matt, do you think you can, like, is the nun around or is the nun already gone?
No, the nun is not around at the moment.
What do you have in mind?
Well, what I was thinking was if the nun was back up here, if you could bug her a little bit so she'd leave and then maybe go down there. But
Go ahead and roll
Other
your luck. See if the nun comes up.
I'll let Matt do it.
My luck is also bad.
You have no idea.
Yeah, no.
Nope. 5?
Yeah.
You got 5 on luck?
Yeah, I don't know how, but that's how it came out.
Yeah, no, the nun is definitely
What the
not
fuck?
coming. You're like walking with a black cat everywhere.
Yeah, well, I feel like this whole conversation with the captain kind of went that whole direction. So I don't fucking know. I guess I'll show him behind in the back area, and I'll show him where I marked with the X on the door. I'm gonna tell him like, oh, fuck, I don't know.
Alright, so you walk over there and you show them, but there's really no X. There's nothing. There's this weird marking on the wall, which will be where she stabbed the wall, but it doesn't even look like like something could fit in there just by looking at it, unless you see somebody stabbing it, because it doesn't look like a regular hole for a key. So
Well, I guess I'll explain that to the captain, but it's not like it's gonna fucking matter. So, yeah. Well, yeah. The nun was here, and she opened the door by stabbing a sword through this wall, and then there was stairs going down.
the captain looks
And
at you.
the warrant I was looking for was to see what is down there. And at this point, whether you believe me or not, it would be inconsequential to you either way, because if we have the warrant, then we would have access to find it. But
I see.
without the warrant, I can't show you.
Totally. And even with a warrant, we're gonna open a door that doesn't have a key. So I tell you what, you go ahead, find a means to open this door. You go in there, find me proof of whatever we're looking for is in there, and then you'll get your warrant. I can't just get a warrant about a what if. Well, what if they're there? What if they're not? What if this is a door? What if I'm just some crack and I want attention? So
It's typically what a warrant is for, just to search, but okay. Typically warrants are made for searches, but that's exactly what we're doing. But you want me to illegally search. Actually,
No.
can I roll law? Because that is totally an illegal search, and I would actually
I
need a
didn't
warrant to
ask you
do this.
illegally search. I asked you to find proof. That is your job. To find proof. So we can prove that things are happening and then we can do something about it.
I understand, but sir, I really think we need the warrant to document this legally. And that also would allow us to put pressure on the church to allow us access. Because at this point, I know it exists.
Yeah,
We just need the warrant to get us down there.
Unless you can find me proof, there's not going to be a warrant. So, anyway, I'm going to head out because the donuts are calling me. And I have a very important appointment. I have a bunch of different new types of donuts that I saw with crazy flavors. They're adding fruits to them now. They're delicious. And then I have a very important 1 o'clock nap that I want to take at least till 3. So yeah, but I do wish you guys good luck. You guys look like you're fighters. You really are go-getters. You got this going on. Man, I remember back in the day when I was the same. Anyway, if you need anything, don't call me. Bye.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I won't.
And
As he walks away.
Alright, and we're gonna stop
So-
right here. For the night.
Now you understand why I have no faith in traps in this place.